Yeah, welcome to Level Up TV at levelupyourgame.net with me, Disrepute, and the Vor.
Vavor, that was what one of my WoW characters was called. Vavor.
I love having a the in front of your name.
Alright, the Disrepute.
Doesn't work so well, does it?
Alright, Disrepute the Snooty Fox.
That works perfectly. Yes, thank you, yeah. So, Create Live TDM Champions League game, neutralizes versus play. Week 4 game. Purgatory going to be the first map. Let's have a look at the teams very quickly. Noxus, Dibby, Empish, and Silencet, Puri, Mika, Mobius, and Senti. This neutralizes them play. And we're starting off with the Austrian god, Noctis.
Whoa, bit blasphemous. There's only one god.
No, not an
That is
Austrian.
me.
Oh wow, just diving into those rockets there, all the neutralizers players. A little bit rash maybe.
Another
very
rocket
rash.
hits.
Oh my god.
That's 3 kills for Puri. And he doesn't give away it. So, good start for him. Good start for play.
Yeah, I was going to say, which team do you think is going to have the
was a good
advantage
start.
on this map then, Vor?
I know, I think it'd be pretty tight, but, you know, maybe neutralizers... Maybe they're not that active with the release of Diablo 3. It seems like Noctis has been playing it a lot. He says Quake feels weird.
Here we go with the battlesuit in Noctis' hands. Oh, my god! Hits a direct rocket against Puri, takes him out on that first quad on the map.
That was important to hit that shot. I mean, he was under pressure.
Let's take a fair bit of damage there from the plasma. Should get a second frag on Puri, or Senti, sorry.
Yeah, that wasn't very smart by Senti to, you know, go up against Suit with a rail only. You know, it took him close range as well. It's not ever going to really work 9 times out of 10, is it?
No, it isn't, for not in your experience.
Not in any experience.
I don't know, some superstar players always seem to come out on top in situations like that, don't they?
See, another rail given away there. But any advantage play might have had on timing the rail, being there for the pickup, you know, if they keep giving away the rails they do get, it's a big deal.
Following Empish at the moment, who's got that railgun with 0% accuracy at the moment, although soon rectifies that, Hickin Mika.
Hickin?
What? Hitting.
You say Hickin?
Hickin. Hickey.
Okay, take it easy.
I don't know what he's into.
I don't know what you're into now.
A few seconds to go before this next round. And Neutralizer in control at the moment. That dodgy spawn has put him in a bit of a situation there. In fact, did they miss out on that red?
No, they took the red and they got 2 kills, so things are looking quite good for the red armor area. They've got pretty comfortable control of it.
Yeah, I mean, we see Empish just taking up a good position here. He's just stayed pretty tight inside that red room, just locking it down, watching this war corridor.
And he's back for the next pickup. He'll want some support, because if he was challenged with this low health, he could be in trouble.
Here is the power-ups coming up.
Yeah, exactly. Power-up time.
Dibby with the quad switch around to battlesuit. Noctis with the battlesuit, so a double power-up for neutralizers. And I'm going to switch back to the quad for a second. Go for the air rocket, Dibby.
It doesn't really have the weapons to do anything. He can't really drop down and be comfortable against a lightning gun player.
Switch back to the battlesuit, see what he's doing, does he? Okay. And they take control of the red room again. Quad's going to get this red armor, so we'll stick with Dibby.
He has to be careful though, as I say. He still doesn't have much in the way of weapons. And there you go, that red armor goes to waste, really.
So, on the play team now, Senti with the lightning gun, shotgun. I think we've seen some great rail play from him recently, haven't we?
Yeah, he's always hitting pretty good rail.
Good shotgun work at the moment. But he'll be wanting to get that railgun. We see him go and try and support a teammate there. Only 5 health though.
Yeah.
I guess that's one option, isn't it? Sort of suicidal attack there. Or you can skulk around the map, try and health up again. Here's Silencep, another good railer. He's actually 100% at the moment. Let's have a look at some of the stats on the scoreboard. So, a couple of extra megas ahead on the Reds, just by 1 though, so I think it's pretty close on those stats. as Silensep gets ambushed going through that teleporter. Look at Miko now. 150 health, 100 armor, railgun, lightning gun, rocket launcher dropping down on this Meg. He does have it timed perfectly. Takes out Silensep.
His lightning gun wasn't great in that fight, but he didn't actually take any damage really. Any noticeable damage.
Here's the power up coming out now. What does he do? Go and secure out the battlesuit with his team. Surely he's going to take it with that stat. What are they doing?
Oh no. I don't want to see what happened there. Good thing we switched to the quad.
Puri's got the battlesuit. Should get an easy frag on Silensep. Switch back to the quad. 10 seconds to go before the Mega. I think Dibby's taken a route where he's not quite sure where the battlesuit's coming from. So
he's worried because he doesn't have. Well, I know he's got lightning guns. So that's good. He didn't have weapons.
I don't think he was too happy with his own LG there.
No, I don't think he's going to be happy with that at all.
Got pretty badly embarrassed there, Dibby.
Yeah, it's just one of those runs where it's always annoying when you don't have the weapons you need at the start of a power-up run, and you know you can't look to challenge a suit when you've got only shotgun and plasma. And it took a while before he got that lightning gun, so he never really had any momentum going on his run.
So 10 frag margin in favour of neutralisers at the moment. That's easily bring backable, I guess you would say. Mega health picked up by Mobius. 150 health on the board as a result. Lightning gun and shotgun in hand. Effective position on this red room, moving out to try and support a railgun pickup.
Yeah, his lightning gun, if it was a bit stronger there, he would have taken a lot less damage.
39% LG level.
Yeah, but it was higher than that before. I mean, it lowered significantly in that fight.
Oh my god! Silensep just coming up behind. Oh, I thought the sounds were around him then, but I don't know, sounds could be a bit strange. They're probably inside this red room. 40 odd armour. Lightning gun full clip. Ammo there.
Yeah, it needs to get to one of the power-ups. It'd be good for Suit if he gets there. Doesn't look like there's any enemies there, so he shouldn't lose any of his stack.
Player had a strong focus on this battlesuit.
He's to pick it up though.
Oh, the quad though, look at that. And the battlesuit, double power up then for play. Time to bring it back. It's only 6 frag difference. Stick with Puri, shall we? Wow, rocket out of nowhere. Didn't do too much damage though, considering. Switch on to quad then, have a look at him. Moving to the underground area with the shotgun out. 3 frags on the board on this run. They've brought it back to a 4 frag margin. Did kind of fade away a fair bit there, neutralisers. 5 impressives for Silensep, hitting 62% rail. That's the kind of rail dominant play we see from Silensep. Always useful to have a player that can do that kind of rail damage on your team.
Yeah, especially on this map, lots of areas you can rail from, and use positions that make it hard for the enemy to return damage to you while you're railing. And those are always the best positions of rail. You never want to be forced to having to hit clutch shots in desperate situations.
Well, it does secure this room out. Thanks for the shot there, Noctis.
Yeah, thanks for the direct rocket when I'd already killed the guy.
Let's switch around to Corey, who's just moved in there, though he goes down to Silensep anyway, so I guess we're back on the better point of view, aren't we?
They have comfortable control of the red at the moment. Play don't seem to be pushing anyone in when it's due to spawn, and you saw Puri going on his own, and that's always just going to give away 1 free kill.
It's quite interesting, actually, the difference between these two teams. I wouldn't say Play are the type of team to throw away many frags, but I'd also say that neutralisers are very good at building on their advantages and getting a lot of frags in a short period of time.
Yeah, I mean, Play a more tighter game, and neutralisers a bit more spread out, but they're very strong individually, and they can pick up spawn kills quite effectively.
Silensep getting a grab on the quad, and the battlesuit's been eliminated there, but it was a double power up again for neutralisers this time.
Oh, wow, rocket.
God, still be cautious, only 8 health of that tempting 50 health, but the rocket's pushing him back there. I thought they were going to mop up that health actually, but apparently not. Only got 1 frag on this run though, 5 seconds to go. There's the second. I guess a relatively important one inside that red room.
Oh, wow.
Mobius hits the rocket straight away on Silentep. Pretty close game all the time though, Vaughn. Doesn't matter these double power-up pickups or anything.
Yeah, there's been double power-ups, as you say, and they haven't actually really impacted the score that much. I mean, when Play had it, you know, we thought as a chance for them to bring the game back equal and maybe go into a slight lead, but the lead didn't really change at all, and Neutralizers have held the lead all game.
Mobius giving them a nice spot to cut off. Dibby coming through there, nice rocket play. Gets the
Took
frag.
a lot of rockets,
Yeah.
because even though these rockets bounced them around, they weren't actually that high damage.
A lot of damage as well, Silentep. Again, the frag eventually with the railgun, of course, 60% rail for him. Neutralizers, they've been pushed out of red, and they're just playing a little bit more cautious in this last minute or so.
Yeah, they're not throwing their lives away though, which means that Play might be getting an advantage on the items right now. They still have to actually use the items well to then go and find neutralizers and kill them. Neutralizers aren't making it easy for Play. It's not like they're just piling into the red room one at a time and giving away kills.
So yeah, let's have a look at this scoreboard in a minute then. Silentep, 4.4k damage.
Top of the damage.
The other team, 3.7k, yeah. Silentep, quite a long way, really. A lot of that's going to be the rails. If you're dealing out a hell of a lot of rail shots, and you're pretty much hitting most of them, you're going to come out with a high damage net.
For sure.
For sure, you Formula 1 driver. Mega Health is actually going to spawn after the power-ups, and I think Silentep just worked that out, so he's going to go to the squad. He's surely not going to win that one though. Mobius in a good position for the take. He's going to get Mega as well, is he? On top of that, Noctis not exactly stacked with this, but he does have a good set of weapons to utilise. Switch back to the quad, who's now got Mega and Red. Lightning gun in hand. Where's the Battlesuit? Battlesuit just coming behind him. You would have thought he'd block him off there. Noctis trying to go for the rail shots. Rocket jumps back up, hits another rail shot. Now the rocket launcher. Mobius is in terrible position, surely, with that quad. Although it's not like Noctis is strong either.
Exactly, he could kill Noctis in one rail, but he did miss his shots.
Yeah, kind of nullified each other there, didn't they?
I would say though that Neutralizer still came out with a slight advantage from that. The score stayed pretty much the same. It wasn't a quad that really changed the game. And now that we're over the halfway point of the map, and Neutralizers had this sort of lead pretty much the last 6 or 7 minutes, the player probably going to need a good set of power-ups at some stage, whether it's a quad that picks up a lot of kills or a battle suit that does the same. And they're going to need something from the power-ups to change this game.
Following Noctis at the moment. Trying to catch out those players as he tries to secure himself a rail. Nice rockets there on Puri. That was actually a brilliant play. Not the kind of angle you'd normally, especially that first rocket, go for a rocket shot. Just went for the splash off the wall there. Gets that frag on Mobius as well with the rail. And there's a couple of frags. I mean, they're in a very good position leading up to these power-ups, considering those kills.
Yeah, definitely. Player getting more of his reds, but as I said, Neutralizers don't make getting the kills easy, so that red isn't...
Oh, Noctis missing that rail there. It could cost them quite badly, actually. Dibby manages to get the quad. Noctis does eventually get the battlesuit. Didn't miss out in the end. So the quad's down, so it's just a free battlesuit run across the map, but it's a double power pickup again for Neutralizers.
Yeah, and the score is getting slightly wider. It's just about up to 20, even though when it's been 15 or so most of the game. And this is not what Play needed at all.
Lightning gun from Puri. Noctis having to back off into the 50 health to make sure he survives that one. I think he would have anyway, but...
That's a disheartening thing, isn't it? You go up against Suit. I mean, he hits great LG in that fight, Puri, but it just doesn't mean anything.
A bit of plasma defense there, and Noctis, although he does eventually get... I think that by grenade, was it? Dibby with the Mega, with the red. Wow, look at that. Grenade's ripping him to shreds there. He's only got 60 health left. Now the rocket finishing him off by Senti. Diving in on this red room. Just better look at the stats really quickly. Play 21 reds to only 10. And the yellows are very close. So the megas, so they are actually out-iteming in.
Yeah, I think the difference is though that I've said it earlier. Neutralizers, they're not throwing any kills away really at the red room. Very few times they'll move in and get killed trying to win that red over. They're happy to just sit on the edges and put a lot of damage into the red room.
On to Puri's point of view then. In this rail position, seems like they want it. It's going to be in a difficult position here though, Puri. I mean, whoa! Yeah, that was actually great rockets he hit, but he did miss out on the red pickup. He's done a lot of damage to Dibby though. I was saying, leading up to the power-ups, when you've got that kind of health, you've kind of got to just either health up quickly and get ready for the power-up, or almost sacrifice yourself trying to do a lot of damage. As we stick on Dibby, last couple of seconds before...
Well, he's definitely getting this. His team are all at suit, while two of them are. Actually, maybe they weren't. I was maybe looking through the map incorrectly.
Yeah, maybe it's coming out with a pretty clean battlesuit in the end. And Neutralizer's not really that aware of where he was, apparently. Switch round to the quad, have a look at it. Dibby. 10 seconds left with that. It's got a rocket launcher and a lightning gun. Did take a rail shotgun at that bounce pad. One rocket. There you go, just finish him off with the lightning gun, in fact. Probably only 3 health. That red armor's not going to do anything to really help him particularly. There we go, it goes down a couple of bullets. So, situation, about 20 frag margin now. We've got just about 4 minutes left. And 2 sets of powers left to spawn. Doable, isn't it?
It is doable, but
not likely.
The way the game has gone, it's not likely indeed.
Yeah.
It's just, player are going to need something to happen for them on these power-ups, something significant. They're going to have to take the other power-up out immediately and then go on a rampage, or they'll have to get both power-ups and they're both going to have to pick up a lot of frags. We've seen double power-ups and that hasn't happened any time either team's managed to get that.
Mobius messing around with weapons though, does come away with the lightning gun as his chosen weapon, and he retained most of that red armor though. That rail's really put him a step back and being as aggressive as he could be. That yellow armor. That though, how unlucky.
Look at the plasma.
Let's have a look at his plasma stats. 25% more. Very
that
good.
Was awesome plasma in that fight from Empish. I mean, he was going up against someone with 100 health and 70, well, maybe less than 100 health, but 70 plus armor.
Probably is picked up by Neutralizer and the battlesuit as well, though.
Well, that was strange, because didn't Noctis get a free pickup?
Yeah. I mean, we thought they'd get the battlesuit considering what we saw, but... Not just saying one frag with his quadron. Dibby, one frag with the battlesuit does just miss out on the red grab, in fact. Switch back to Noctis, who's still hunting for frags, can't find anybody. He has got 3 on the board now. We're not getting massive frag runs anymore, are we?
No, but that's certainly going to do...
More to do with the quality of the teams now. They're good at evading power-ups, I think. Get 3 frags, maybe.
We're not seeing many quads or many battlesuits that are stacked and have a lot of weapons. We're just seeing averagely stacked power-ups, so it's a bit harder to go and do those amazing runs.
Empish trying to do his job again, controlling this red room. So trying
to uncontested pickup.
I mean,
and that's anytime someone spawns there and has no teammate support, then you're gonna get another free kill.
Just build it up even further. This is going to be what you'd probably say is a comfortable victory in the end for Neutralizers. I mean, it's not an absolutely massive frag difference, but considering how close the teams are nowadays, I'd say they've always been in the lead on this map, and they pretty much always look like they were probably going to win it.
Well, this is more comfortable than I thought it might be. I mean, we saw a close game for a long time. I mean, 15 or so frags for pretty much 10, 12 minutes of this map. But play haven't really been able to keep that difference, that small margin. It's expanded a lot now.
having this kind of match, which really proves that perhaps neutralizes get that couple of frags straight off the bat. Although Miko getting the battle suit for play, looks like a last second save here. I'm going to switch around to the quad. Tibi's going to be waiting a while for this red, but
he doesn't need to go and look for
yeah,
frags, so he'll just stay here all he wants.
Stay here, look for support. There's the battle suit. He's not going to be able to drop down though. He's going to 48 health now. Rocket launcher in hand. If he does, he's going to get absolutely annihilated. Well, there you go. Only 13 health left on the board. Divi picking up that red armor before moving out towards.
Bit of a interesting LG technique.
It popped up saying watch out for your teammate or something. Why did it do that? Did he actually kill a teammate?
Yes. No. No.
I don't know. I didn't see him
he did
do
actually.
it.
He naded one.
Oh,
he naded a
grenaded.
teammate.
Oh, okay, right. Anyway, last few seconds. So yeah, what I was going to say is kind of neutralisers. You would have said they're probably the favourites for this tournament, and it's a match like this. They could have potentially maybe slipped up, dropped a map, that kind of thing. Play very organised team.
Yeah, and on this map in particular, I honestly expected a closer game on this map, and it's going to be interesting now going on to Intervention to see how play perform on that, having just lost, you know, a map they're very familiar with by 40 plus